What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Dougie the Fresh, and today we are talking about One Piece chapter 1121. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to drop a like so YouTube knows you liked it. Hit that subscribe button if you want to tap in with the content. Hit that post notification bell if you want to be notified of said future content. Now let's get straight into it. Bonnie got her groove back. You know, I thought she was gonna be done with her warrior liberation thing, but she got her groove back. She went back into her Nika mode. And honestly, I'm fine with it because we get some poetic justice this chapter. We're gonna get to that later. Right now, Vegapunk said that the day of awakening is coming. And I hope he's right, because again, I have no problem with Vegapunk's speech. It's a lot of information we theorize or already known, but it's time to get to that real stuff. It's time to get that Void Century flashback. It's time to tell us what was really going on back then and what the world government wants to erase so bad. I'm all for the One Piece mysteries. I'm all for the One Piece speculation, but I also love some One Piece answers. So Vegapunk, I hope you're right. I hope Oda is trying to tell us through you that it's time to get some answers. Now, Marco seems to just be chilling at Sphinx Island. Now, I was under the impression that Marco was gonna be helping out Miss Buckingham, but it seems like he's just sitting here listening to Vegapunk's speech. Now, he could still be going to help her out, even though he doesn't necessarily have a reason to, but I just thought that Oda was setting it up for us to get Impel Down Part 2 because Doflamingo's in prison. We got Weevil in prison, and Weevil has not got his time to shine. He really has not been a factor in the story at all, and for him to be Whitebeard's son, which I think he's Whitebeard's failed clone, for him to have that DNA in him and just be locked up in Impel Down, for the Heavenly Demon to just sit in Impel Down for the rest of the story, does that sound right to anybody else? I'm wondering what is going on with Impel Down Part 2. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I don't know if Marco's gonna be a part of it, but I still think it's gonna happen. Now, the poetic justice I was talking about. Saint J caught that mean right hand from Bonnie, and he got that Gatling from our boy Luffy, and it feels so good that after all the stuff he's done to Kuma, after everything he did to Jenny, after all the pain he's caused to Bonnie and Kuma's family, he is getting some divine retribution. It looks like he's headed towards the sea, which begs the question, because remember in the last video, said, I thought the Gorosei were fighting on the water, but maybe they're just too big to where the water doesn't affect them, or they're not fighting in the water at all. So with Saint J headed towards the water, either Nosjuro's gonna freeze the water and save him, or he's gonna rush across the water and save him on some Brook, I'm running on water type of energy. Maybe Saint Mars is gonna come back in and swoop him up. He got thrown pretty far. So someone's gonna have to save him. I mean, it could just be the Marines. They might just see him sinking and be like, oh my gosh, that's Saint J. Out of all these crazy ass monsters, at least we recognize him. So we'll pick him up. It could just be that simple. It could never even get highlighted or shown, but I really just want to know. I think it's just me fiending to know what's behind the Gorosei's powers, because again, they got introduced as what creatures they are, but we didn't get any mythical zone in this model, none of that. They're like seemingly immortal. They just get holes punched in them. They don't really take any damage. And you know, One Piece is weird sometimes. They're definitely using hockey, but who knows if Luffy's using advanced coggers right now. Like, we can speculate, but unless it's blatantly put in our faces, we don't really know. So they're using hockey and it's still not doing anything. So the theory of it needing to be some kind of agent power source, I think, is still very strong. I say all this to say, I wonder if they can swim, and I wonder if we're gonna find that out, or if I'm just making a big deal out of nothing. It could just be that. I tend to do that a lot, so let's just move on. And I'm a little disappointed. We did not get to see what Emmet was packing. He was hyping up some kind of weapon that he might be able to use, but it looks like he's just getting tossed around by Saint Mercury and Saint, I want to say Jupiter, but I'm not sure. My One Piece knowledge is, I severely apologize. I'm not a One Piece encyclopedia like Tekking, but my One Piece knowledge is not knowledging like in the last 3 videos. I gotta reread Egghead or something. I need to refresh myself so I can bring you guys the best content that I possibly can, but I apologize. The sandworm and the pig are fucking him up, and he didn't really get a prominent panel. So I'm a little disappointed by that, but fuck it, we ball. Now Oda, I know you like to be slick. I try and pick up everything you put down. What did you mean when you said that the person who finds it might not be who Joy Boy wanted to find? Now, you might be sitting there like, duh, obviously he's talking about Blackbeard, but why even plant that seed in our head? Because we all assume that Luffy is going to find the One Piece. That's his whole goal. Like, he will be the first one to find it. Now, when I read that panel, I got horrible flashes of Buggy finding the One Piece before. I don't mind the Buggy trolling. I don't mind him being a Yonko. I never had a problem with it. It makes sense lore-wise. Never had a problem with him being a warlord. I don't mind the Buggy goofiness. But if Buggy finds the One Piece before Luffy, I think it is going too far. If anyone finds the One Piece and their name is not Monkey D. Luffy, I don't think I'm going to be very happy with that. I'm just going to say that now. So if that happens and I do a rant video, don't be surprised because I warned you guys right now. But yeah, I don't like that seed that Oda's planting. Again, I could be making a big deal out of nothing. It could simply just be Oda hyping up the final race to the One Piece. But those ideas popped into my head. Let me know how you guys would feel if either Buggy or Blackbeard found the One Piece before Luffy. Now let's talk about this last panel. It's beautiful spread. First of all, beautiful spread. Anytime it's the 4 Yonko together, and it's still crazy to be that Luffy and Buggy are Yonko. But when it's a panel of the 4 Yonko, it's just beautiful. I have the color spread of the 4 of them. I have a little poster of it on my wall. Beautiful, love it. One of my favorite One Piece images ever. But they are not the only ones in this image. Akainu, I see you in the bottom right. Now, do you all remember when Oda said, if Akainu went to look for the One Piece, it would take him 2 years? Now, we see a panel of Marine HQ where some, I assume random Marine is like, man, fuck it, let's go out and find the One Piece. Is this simply just showing all the final players? Because Imu's there too. I don't think Imu is going to go out and look for the One Piece. Kobe and Sabo are also there. Dragon's there. I don't expect these characters to look for the One Piece. Big R Land's there. And someone else is there who we will talk about. So it's just, you know, I think it'd be cool if Akainu finally got in the field and did something. That's really all I want to say. Like, I don't want him searching for the One Piece, but I want him to do something. I am ready to see him get in the field. I'm ready to see Dragon get in the field. I'm ready to see them play, show us what they got. But, you know, I'm interested to know why Oda showed these characters specifically. So for now, I'm going to take this as these characters are all going to be big players in the final saga in one way or another. So we'll see how that shakes down. Now the mystery man, the silhouetted one, which people are like, man, we're this far in and we're still getting silhouettes. Yes, this is Oda. It will never be too far into One Piece to get silhouettes. I wouldn't be surprised if we got Luffy silhouetted in like one of the final chapters. I wouldn't be surprised. It's Oda, man. But I think it's Shanks' brother. I don't know what the other theories are out there. I saw someone saying it might be Higuma as a joke, but I think it's Shanks' brother. He has a sword that looks like Griffin, and that's about it. That's the only reason and because I think if I know his name's not Figarland. I'm telling you, my One Piece knowledge is cooked. But Shanks' dad. If Shanks' dad is not the current commander, like the leader of the God Knights, I think Shanks' brother is. And even if Shanks' dad is the leader of the God Knights, we already saw a silhouette of the God Knights, and we saw someone that looked like Shanks. So I think it's probably Shanks' older brother, I want to say, or maybe younger brother. Either way, I think it's gonna be Shanks' brother. I kind of want to bet something on it, but I don't know what I should bet. Like, I wanted to say I would do a giveaway, but I don't know how to run a give. But let me know in the comments what you think. Simply, if I'm right and you're watching this video, I just want you to like and subscribe. If it's Shanks' brother, I just want you to comment, you were right, hit that subscribe button, hit that post notification bell, hit that like button. That's all I really want from y'all. So we'll figure something out. Now, in the panel of all the big players, there were 2 people missing. Made me a bit sad. That's Trafalgar D. Waterlaw and Eustace Kid. Now, was the purpose of Onigashima to give them one final hurrah before exiting them from the story? No, I don't think so. Because Law still has to figure out what is the whole purpose behind the D clan, and Kid's not done. So I think the reason why they weren't shown is just because the last time we saw them, they got fucked up and they're still recovering. I don't know if Law will necessarily be as gung-ho as Kid, because I think Kid will want to get his revenge. How he does that, we'll see. But I am excited. I'm still excited to see what is left for those two. But that is it. I've talked your ear off enough. I really enjoyed this chapter and I'm excited for the next one. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much. And honestly, I should have said this at the beginning of the video, and I will in the next one. But thank you guys for 74 subscribers. Thank you guys for the nice comments. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate it so much. And I'm looking forward to more videos and just hopefully interacting with you guys some more. So if you made it this far, make sure to drop a like so YouTube knows you liked it. Hit the subscribe button if you want to tap in with the future content. That post notification bell if you want to be notified of said future content. And this has been your boy Dougie D Fresh, and I'm out. Peace.